Hey everyone, it's me, Natty. A few quick announcements before we start the video. The first one is that my panel is officially a go for Doll North. I got the email last night and I was super excited. And for those of you wishing to attend Doll North, it is in May 27th through 29th. The $50 passes sold out within the first 25 minutes of them being posted. And now the $60 passes are almost halfway sold out. And they've only been up for about 11 days now. So if you want to get your pass, please go do it ASAP. Just go do that really quickly, because I doubt there's going to be any by the end of February. Second announcement is that, as you guys know, I am absolutely horrible. I have a really soft spot in my heart for dolls, obviously. And I have a Dream of Doll C from the BJD Addicts Marketplace on its way to me right now. So that should arrive sometime in the next few weeks. I will make sure to post a box opening video for you. So without further ado, let's get to our main topic for the video, which is BJD Addicts Prompt number 25. So I have Sethos with me to help with this video. This prompt is all about doll sculpts, and if you really like them and if you plan on buying them, but then you decide, no, I think I won't, and then you just take them off, and then you're like, oh, I need this doll. So you put it back on the wish list, and then you take it off, and you put it back on. It's just one of those things about us being indecisive. I have a few dolls that are like that. The first one I actually own, and I couldn't be more happy to own him, is my Illusion Spirit Gino, who is my character Tesla. And I put him on my wish list because he was very pretty and he looked very grumpy in his promotional pics, and I also have a weakness for grumpy dolls. So he was on there, and then I realized I could probably find a cheaper sculpt that would work just as well for his character, which I wasn't able to find. So I took him off, and then I put him back on, and then I took him off again, and then Illusion Spirit announced that they were closing and discontinuing everything. So I bought him. And I couldn't be more happy with my decision. He is the best posing doll out of my entire group, and that's not me exaggerating. He actually is probably the best posing doll I have ever handled in my entire life in this hobby. So I'm very happy that I decided to actually get him. I have a few on my wish list that are like that right now. The first one being the Impel Doll Avery, which has a scar across his face, and it's an MSD sculpt, and very cute, and I just absolutely love it. And I have a character planned out for him, which is a Pally's. It's a long story. We'll get to that when I actually get him, which is not going to be anytime soon. So it's a very cute sculpt, and when we were, my pen pal and I were working his character a bit more, he's a lot more mature now and a lot more grown up. So I figured I could just paint the scar on. I'll find a more mature sculpt for him. So I took him off the list, and then I'm like, you know what? Sethos here is supposed to be a mature sculpt, and he has a baby face. So, well, he's supposed to be a mature character, but he has a baby face. So I put him back on the list. And then I kept hearing horror stories about Impel Doll's resin being really, really shiny. And so I took him off the list again, because I'm like, I really, like, Demetrius's leg is really shiny and it bugs me. So I don't want to have another shiny doll that will be impossible to photograph. So I took him off the list again. And then when my horror casting Adori's body showed up, it was perfectly matte. And the body is an Impel Doll body, if you've seen my previous videos. And it was matte and smooth and pretty and cute, and I love it. So he ended up going back on the wish list. And now I'm being really fickle again because I have noticed the shiny now. Right at Yu's neck joint, where I move the head for poses, it's starting to get shiny from the friction, and that's making me sad. But it's not too noticeable, as long as I keep his head in a neutral position. So that's been bugging me, so I'm like, should I or shouldn't I? So he's currently on the wish list still, because I think I could deal with a little bit of shine. So we're working on him. Another doll that's been really on and off the wish list is the Doll Leaves Daniel. Oh, don't do that. The Doll Leaves Daniel, which is one of their SD size sculpts. He has the open teeth and he's wearing like this really cool Victorian outfit. And so as soon as they released him, as soon as they put him on their site, I added him to my wish list. Why? Because he has an open mouth. And he's so handsome, and I just love him, and I thought he would be great for a really bratty, sort of posh character for my one story where Rye, Dakota, Keith, and Alex are from. And so he's on the wish list, and then I looked at the price a couple days later, and I said, nope, not happening, nope, 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 nope. So I took him off the wish list again, and so he was off the list for quite some time, and then I looked him up again, and I said, he's just too pretty to pass up. So now he's back on the wish list. But then I guess it has been recently, I'm not quite sure when Doll Leaves did this, but Doll Leaves has posted pictures of the blank head. And I looked at it and I'm like, is that the same doll? I don't understand. Because I guess a face-up really changes how the sculpt looks. So I was off the fence at that point. I jumped off and took him off the wish list. And then I put him back on because I'm like, you know what? A face-up will make him super pretty. I'll probably end up getting the default one because it is gorgeous. And that'll fix everything. So he's back on the wish list. I have a really hard time deciding sculpts for my characters because I am very picky on what I want them to look like and how they look in their story and if their appearance matches their behavior and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, but you know what? I love dolls, and I have this thing where even if they arrive to me and they're not what I expected, I will make them work out. I will not resell dolls. I will not, like, just throw them in their box and leave them there. I'm not one of those people. I will force myself to work it out because it's my fault. It's not the doll's fault. It's my fault. So I will force myself to work it out. And that's what I've actually done with a couple of my dolls. I forced myself to be like, okay, this is their character. This is what's happening. That's it. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Tumblr and DeviantArt pages. My Facebook page I haven't been updating. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.